Alright, here we are with Josh Finch and Precision Plumbing. Sorry for the echo. I'm down in a drain off. Not a sewer manhole, but this is actually just a drain for rainwater, street water, all that good stuff, okay? Today we are at 68 September Street. It is going to be April 22nd, 2021 with Precision Plumbing. The issue is right here at this drain where they've staggered the concrete for the runoff. It looks like concrete is actually seeping through the third layer on top, causing dirt to run out and drain into this hole, causing a sinkhole beside the actual runoff. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show you right where I'm at right now. We're going to back up. This is me inside of the hole. We have this one communicates, runs across, back over into that one, okay? Right now we're going to go against fall. We're basically running out towards the street, okay? Just to show within the first 20 foot of both ways that we're not having any problems with the pipes. We're obviously, if the sinkhole's right here at the drain, then there's a problem with the actual manhole itself, not down the line. But I'm just doing this to give everybody a view of it. We're literally traveling. As you see, that's actually pretty darn solid. I mean, that looks great. We're about to go from manhole to manhole here for the runoff. No problems there. Sorry, the spider on me kind of freaked me out. All the way back into the other side, okay? That's just creepy because of it, the clown, but whatever. Red ball inside the drain. At least it wasn't a balloon. So, verifying that all looks really good going back through there. We just went all the way across the street to the other side, showing no cracks, no issues where dirt is seeping out and causing the sinkhole in the resident's front yard at 68 September Street next to the spill. Coming back, we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to go the other way for you. And now we're going up towards the homeowner's house in this one, okay? As you see, this is actually pretty darn immaculate. There's no issues whatsoever going this way neither. And again, once we go out 20 feet, I mean, obviously we know the issue's not that far away because of the location of the sinkhole. I just wanted to go ahead and give you a view and show you that everything looks pretty darn good through here. No issues whatsoever, okay? There we go. That's plenty of distance. We're going to back it back out. And I'm actually going to go review some things with you inside the actual manhole itself. Backing all the way up. No issues out that way. Alright, we're back inside the manhole. Now let me talk to you about a couple of things that I see that really throw me off, that I don't like. First and foremost, let's start with the layers, okay? You have 3 layers. As you can see, the seal in between each one of them. See that seal? 1 seal, 2 seal, and that's the top plate up there. So 1, 2, and then the base, okay? Well, right off the bat, you can see this is right above the sinkhole where this pipe comes in at. You see the water stainage where water is literally pumping up out of here, coming back down to this corner where you can still see the fresh water that's running down out of this hole into this far corner, okay? I see that. You see around the liner. Let's get closer for you. I want all this to be back. You see how that's nice and smooth, and then you have these open holes like that? We need to get that out of there and get that resealed so dirt can stop escaping into this manhole. Over here you see the same thing in this. See that crack right there? All that stuff needs to be sealed off. Now for the biggest thing that I think is really causing this sinkhole, again, we have layer 1 down here at the base. Layer 2, then layer 3, okay? Layer 3 is what I think is causing this issue. If you notice, there's actually a lip hanging off. This is supposed to be flush right here. That way this seal right here can seal properly all the way around. Now I'm going to give you this tour at this seal. We're going to look at this together. So you notice as we come around here, we're starting to be off. See how we're flush smooth right here? That's flush. So we get over here, we're getting this big gap. Okay, I still see the sealant in there, which is a good sign. And we're going around to this side. We're now getting close to the sinkhole side, okay? As you notice, we have a gap in between this, and it's darn near 2 inches off compared to the other side where it's hanging over. So this last piece was not set on here properly. It's offset by about 3 inches. So with that being said, as you come around to this side right here where I just showed you this gap, this is the sinkhole side. This is where the sinkhole is actually at on this corner. And if you notice, that's going to be our biggest gap right here. Coming through here, you see all this has been pushed out. This was supposed to be in between these two connections right here to where it's not. Over here, it's not even, I mean, it's daylight in between these two things. So this all is going to have to be cleaned up, grinded. We're going to need to come through here and look here right underneath where the spillway. All this needs to be grinded out. And we need to come in here and we need to redo this and just put new fresh concrete inside these gaps. But unfortunately, we need to be able to dig up the other side to properly do this, because if you just do one side, then it won't last long, okay? So I'm definitely going to recommend digging up the side about 3 foot deep on the side to where the sinkhole is at. We're going to dig it up about 3 foot deep, and it looks like we're going to need to dig it all the way back roughly to the center. So 1, 2, 3, about 4 foot total. So we'll be basically digging up 3 foot deep, 50% around this top layer, so we can repack and put new cement inside of here and get all this packed. When we need to go throughout this whole pit and clean up all this stuff, you know, your entry, your exit, both sides. On top, you see all this cracking around both of them. These are only the beginnings, because what happens is whenever the water starts building up around this, it just seeps out of here, and that's why, okay, it's a mild sinkhole, but it's gradually getting worse and worse, because this is bad, but it's not horrible. But definitely you see over time what it's doing to this, okay? So again, no pipes with the entry, or no problems with the pipes for the entry or the exit on our horizontal branches. It looks like it's going to be the 3rd stage of this manhole where they set these together. That they just did not line it up properly, therefore the seal in between did not seal. So with our problems with the cracking of the edges, we're off-centered here and we're missing seals all inside of here, we're going to need to dig this out, okay? It just needs to be dug out, it needs to be cleaned up, and we need to come back in here and put a smooth surface inside of this thing again. Again, that's all I got for you. This is going to be Josh Finch with Precision Plumbing out here for Robert Simmons at 68 September Street. It is going to be April 22nd, 2021. Josh Finch with Precision Plumbing. Thank you again and have a good day.